As the 5 red lights are now coming on, it's time for a masterclass then, as the lights go out and we go racing. What can Drugovic do from the front row of the grid? What about Nico Müller? He gets a good start from pole position, drags down towards turn 1. Keep an eye out for Taylor Barnard on the outside there in the DS Penske. Müller's deep, Drugovic is on the inside, challenging for the race lead. They're all scrabbling, trying to find grip. Drugovic looks to the outside as you've got Antonio Felix da Costa in the mix there. He is side by side. Da Costa going on the outside line as Ericsson defends. He's going to try and pick the pocket of Barnard here as Da Costa. Can he get traction on the exit of the corner? He can, and he elevates himself up a position, so through into about 4th or 5th place then for the Jaguar driver. There's Mitch Evans as we ride on board with him.
Already 8th place, so I beg your pardon, so he's made up 4 places since he took that attack mode.
Marty very aggressive there on Norman Nato for 11th place. They come through into the left-hander side by side between the Cupra Kiro and the Nissan. Marty's got track position, he's got the inside line. Got 2 minutes still left of that deployment, and he's very much within striking distance to challenge for the lead. Müller, meanwhile, is challenging for the lead against Drugovic and goes through as we begin at the next lap.
You see De Vries now using the extra traction he's got to take the lead, so he is now going to lead into turn 1. We haven't seen incidents or front wings or any of this sort of stuff. As Jean-Luc Vergne coming down the inside of Edo Mortara into the turn 13 hairpin, but Mortara himself going around the outside of Di Grassi.
Yeah, lace on the brakes there. Di Grassi's going to close the line and it's going to thwart a challenge there for Mortara. It does open the door for Jean-Luc Vergne, who picks the pocket of them both. Coming down the start-finish straight. Next up is his teammate Nick Cassidy on the fringes of the top 10. Made it nice and easy as Di Grassi and Mortara are still side by side. This is great progress for both Di Grassi and Mortara. And Drugovic going through for second there as well, down at turn 11. I was just about to say that the advantage of the tap mode in the wet is significantly increased, and you can see that evident there with Da Costa going through for second on Felipe Drugovic. Drugovic going a bit deep on the brakes, just getting a little bit caught out by the closing speed there. Evans is again closing up onto the coattails of it. So again, Da Costa now challenges for Nico Müller. A big chop over on the start finish straight between Da Costa and Müller. The upshot is it's the Jaguar driver who is now in front for the first time in season 12. And is this an opportunity that Jaguar can take advantage of? Next target will be Pascal Wehrlein in the Porsche. Through the first sector we go, as we said, very much one line through there. Might be able to send something on the inside, but gets a bit of a slide on, just clipping the curb there on the right-hander. He'll have greater traction though on the exit of the corner, and surely he's going to drive past quite easily. Yeah, so Evans through for 5th place then on the former world champion. Gets a bit too much curve on the inside, but gathers it all up okay.
And look at the amount of steering look he's putting in. He's deliberately going over that slip angle to try and get those front tyres to bite.
It's an old karting trick, that, isn't it? You try and just induce understeer, really. Get some temperature in the tyres. Right, next target, Nick De Vries. Next target acquired and disposed of. So 4th place then for Mitch Evans. What about Drugovic? Can he pick his pocket before turn 13? He closes up under braking, but he's not quite there to pounce for position. 15 seconds left of attack mode as we exit the final corner. Surely he's going to go up into the podium places here as he drags alongside the Brazilian and goes through for 3rd.
So Taylor Barnard's just gone for his first attack. He's gone for a 4 minute, so let's see if he can move up from 13th. As Nico Müller move on Da Costa, and he's back into the lead of the race.
Nicely done there for Nico Müller. Ran it a bit deep in the mid part of the corner, but gathers it all up okay. It might leave him vulnerable to attack, though, from the Portuguese driver as they come down the start-finish straight, side by side. Da Costa on the right, Müller on the left, down into turn one. Müller's got the inside line, he's got track position, and he holds the race lead for now as he makes the apex of the corner quite nicely through there, but it's opening the door for the likes of Mitch Evans and Felipe Drugovich to try and attack as well. I have to say, the pace has gone down considerably over the last few laps. We were in the 105s at one point, we're now down into the 1 minute 8s.
This is really going to jumble up the championship, isn't it? Roland Cassidy, 16th and 17th. So this is this is the thing with Formula E.
Now see Mitch Evans applying the pressure to the Portuguese driver, and he goes down the inside of his teammate. Who's going to get the better traction, though? Looks like Da Costa's going to fight back, and he holds the position.
Yeah, side by side they go down the start finish straight. Da Costa with the inside line with track position going down into turn one. Who's going to be last of the late breakers here? Can Evans firm it around the outside of his teammate? He's late on the brakes. He's going to run a bit deep. Can he gather it all up? Evans does go through for second on teammate Da Costa. Has now opened the door for Mitch Evans, who's closed right up onto the back of Nico Müller. So maybe one Jaguar is able to profit from the disappointment of another. And you can see the gap that they've got. It's about 2.5 seconds over the rest of the field. Müller goes for a defensive line. Out late on the brakes there for Mitch Evans. I thought we were going to get a repeat of what we had 1 lap ago. Goes for the switchback on the inside. Side by side they go. That is absolutely phenomenal from Mitch Evans. Plays him like a fiddle as he comes across the line to take the lead of the race at the start of lap 28.
What a switchback that was. One of the best switchbacks I've seen in Formula E. Really, really enjoyed watching that. Well done, Mitch Evans.
We see Pascal Wehrlein getting the better of Nick de Vries, coming down the start finish straight and going through for third. Oh, Mortara on the inside, crunch of carbon fibre into turn 4. Just gets into the side pod there of Da Costa, gives him a face full of wall on the outside there as well. And Mortara gets the position back against the Portuguese driver. Jaguar TCS Racing had no points on the board going into this weekend, but they are now winners in Formula E Season 12 as Mitch Evans wins here in Miami ahead of Nico Müller and Pascal Wehrlein. A double podium for the Porsche team. An absolutely phenomenal end to the race there for the German manufacturer in particular, and Joel Eriksson, best of the rest, just off the podium, the rookie in 4th position ahead of the 2 Mahindras.